Well, Mark has done it again. That is Mark 88. He ran a video earlier. It's about government shutdown, and Trump says shut it down. I'll be keeping an eye on that. But in this video, he also talks about, and let me play that for you.
Also, here's where they've been talking about a tsunami bomb and tidal wave.
A tsunami, and not just any tsunami, a half-kilometer tall, radioactive, apocalypse-scale tsunami. The only country in the world that's apparently been crazy enough to develop a weapon like this so far is, unsurprisingly, Russia. The weapon's official name is Status 6 Oceanic Multi-Purpose System, and its codename is Poseidon. The first public report of the weapon system dates back to September 2015, and the details are genuinely insane. It's a weapon so powerful it seems like it should belong in a bad science fiction movie, and yet it's apparently quite real. Poseidon is an unmanned drone in the shape of a torpedo that can be loaded onto and launched by a submarine. A Poseidon drone could also remain dormant in a box on the ocean floor, just waiting for a signal to come back to life before carrying out its apocalyptic attack, like a Reaper from Mass Effect. Either way, once a Poseidon is armed and activated, it can have a range of 10,000 kilometers, and it slowly travels across the ocean ominously towards its target over a period of weeks or even months. The drone travels so slowly in order to avoid...
Can you believe that this thing travels for weeks or months, and then once it has its target in sight, it speeds up to 100 miles an hour, and then boom. Yeah, I want to go back because I want you to hear something. This is so deep because I could not believe, yet I got to understand. It's like we're kindred spirits, and many times when I listen to Mark's videos, things come up that I know from the past. So check it out again. I want you to hear him say the name Poseidon. Watch this.
Here's where they've been talking about a tsunami bomb and tidal wave.
A tsunami, and not just any tsunami, a half-kilometer tall, radioactive, apocalypse-scale tsunami. The only country in the world that's apparently been crazy enough to develop a weapon like this so far is, unsurprisingly, Russia. The weapon's official name is Status 6 Oceanic Multi-Purpose System, and its codename is Poseidon. The first...
Code name Poseidon. Now, what happened was that this took me back to a book way back. This gentleman has gone to be with the Lord now, Dr. Charles R. Taylor. Put it in the chat if some of you guys used to watch this guy on TV. WW3 and the Destiny of America. That's right, one of my keepsakes. Now, let me show you how old this book is. Man, we're talking, where is that at? Let me find it. 1971, copyright. This book is loaded with every type of espionage, every type of weapon, every type of you know what. And as soon as I saw this video, I thought about this keepsake book. And all I could do was just be in shock, because although Poseidon was created by Russia, and we're talking like 2015, I read about similar, let's just call them devices, out of the ocean. In fact, you guys might have remembered, I just produced a video yesterday, and you got to see it because I'm thinking God has got me on a tour, so to speak. Let me show you this here. God's got me on something here. Devil's triangle. Devil's triangle. You got to watch this video, people. You see that explosion there? You see that explosion? It's Satan coming out of the water in iPet Goat 2. Okay? Well, people, that's what's happening here. I'm telling you, that's what's happening. Now, believe it or not, it appears to me all this is in a ball of wax in relation to the Charlie Kirk affair and Joe Aquaviva. You got to remember, I just did a live video with him yesterday. You have time, check it out. It's this one, Charlie Kirk exposing, decoding Erica Kirk. And there is a song in the past in relation to, or let's just say allegedly, Charlie Kirk and his wife. I'm gonna tie it all together because it's mind-blowing, okay? Now, where am I? This is the video that I did I think it was the first day that Charlie Kirk was unalived on September 10th of 2025. Now remember, in this video, it was mentioned about the nickname or the code word of that, let's just call it a missile, that can travel a whole month, right? And it speeds up to 100 miles an hour and hits its target. Well, that thing is called Poseidon. Now watch this. I did this 2 weeks ago. Watch this, because there is something in relation to what I just showed you. Watch this. It is gonna blow your mind. Listen to this. Counting or not counting gang violence. That's what he said before he was unalive. Counting or not counting gang violence. Isn't that coincidence? And then what happened after that? Those were Charlie Kirk's last words. This comes up. What is that? And what is this? What is this and what is this? There's your blue and the purple again, and there's this. Let's go back. Now, what you have to understand is that this was a tent that was set up at the Charlie Kirk outing at Utah. It has that purple and Tiffany blue, or berry and Tiffany blue. I teach that about the Phoenicians, the devious group that used to unalive mostly babies back in the day for blood sacrifice to Baal, Moloch, and Satan. So we had that there, and we also had this here. Do you know what this is? And they're related, because if these are the colors of the Phoenicians were seamen. They were out on the shore. When they went out to the ocean, they used to collect clams or seashells. In there was a purple dye. This is why I'm pointing out that color, like purple. So the major color was purple. They used to get a purple dye out of the seashell or clam, the most expensive item of that day, and very rare again today. I will put that video in the chat. You guys have been with me forever. You know what I'm talking about, and you know where I'm going. They were seamen. They went out to the sea. They collected those clams. Their secondary color was a Tiffany blue, okay? Tiffany blue, they made vases and paintings and things like that. And you got to remember, ask yourself, is it coincidence that in 2017, on January 20th of 2017, when Trump was going into the White House, he gave Barack Obama and Michelle a Tiffany blue box. To me, that's symbolic of the power. I'm going to hold things down until you get back. Now watch this. What is this? If this is the seamen, in terms of the Phoenicians who were on the waters collecting seashells, symbolic of the power, if they're in the sea, what is this? This, my friend, is Poseidon. Listen. And Poseidon is water. You get it? Watch. It's this. There's your blue and the purple again, and there's this. Let's go back. Counting or not counting gang violence, and then pop. And then seconds later, they show They show him. And they show this. Come on, y'all. Come on now. Work with me. Work with me. Work with me. Work with me. Then, now watch this here. I want to show you. This is the video I'll put in the description. It's in our face. See the colors? The colors do what? They almost match that, don't they? See that? That's Phoenician. That's what I've been teaching. That's what I'm teaching. The Phoenician colors. See the colors? They won't be exactly the same shade, but these are the colors from back in the day. And they speak through those colors even today. Symbolism. That's how they speak. That's how they keep their secrets. Symbolism, even the cartoons, purple and blue. It's deep, y'all. Now check it out. They showed the assailant. They got him. This is the guy. This is the suspect. That's the first guy. They read him his rights right away. Listen. That's the first guy they thought they thought shot Charlie. But let me go further because I want to get into this here. I want to go deep. All right, let's go right here. Earlier. This, my friend, is like Poseidon. Poseidon. If you're my age or you're a movie buff, you know about the movie Poseidon Adventure. Who was Poseidon? In Greek mythology, the god who held the trident was Poseidon, the god of the sea, earthquakes and horses. Okay? That's him. See it? Trident. Trident. Right there. Why would Russia name the bomb Poseidon? You think all this is coincidence, people? Yeah, right. Here's the movie, Poseidon Adventure. 12/12/72. Okay. Take 12/12/2025, anniversary of the movie. 10/14 is what? That's his birthday. May he rest in peace. The difference is 84. Barack Obama was born August 4. Was it a sacrifice? 10/14/2026 would have been his next birthday. He'd have been 32. Today is 9/10/2025. The difference is 11:05. What is 11:05? Trump was elected on 11:05. What are the odds? Then look, June 5th, 2012, he co-founded Turning Point. Charlie Kirk co-founded it. June 5th, 2025 anniversary, 9/10, he was unalive. The difference is 97. The 97th day of the year is April 7th. That's 4/7. That's Trump. Is that coincidence? Is that coincidence? Now let's go a little bit further. Russia was founded Christmas Day, 1991. Many believe that this is the devil's day, the sun god Sol Invictus from Rome. Now watch this here. It's November 10th, 2015. That's when they came up with the torpedo Poseidon. November 10th. So you take November 10th, right here, 2015, subtract it from 12/25/2015. That's what? That's Christmas Day for Russia. That's the anniversary. The difference is 45 days. So Russia's birthday anniversary from the literal day that bomb Poseidon was built is 45 days. Isn't Trump the 45th president? Now watch this. 11/10, that's when Poseidon, the 2015 was made. 9/10 of 2024, that's when Charlie Kirk made his demise. The difference is 9-10. What's wrong with that picture? 9-10 is when Charlie Kirk died. So when you take 11-10, 2015, when that missile was first developed, subtract this from the day that Charlie Kirk died, you get Charlie Kirk's death, 9-10. It's the same, 9-10, 9-10. Which brings you back to what? It brings you back to what I showed you initially in the video. You're looking at Poseidon on the hat. You're looking at Poseidon. That's a social, mathematical, whatever, impossibility that I would connect this like this. What's really going on? Are they telling us a story? There's a story within it, people, evidently. On 9-10, that's when they showed this baseball hat, Poseidon. Look, people, out of all the scenes they could have shown, which showed the assassination of Charlie Kirk, they were showing this from the distance. So then they could show you this. Charlie Kirk is right here. So you mean to tell me, out of as big as this stadium is, they just happen to focus on this hat and this tent? Poseidon is water and a god, and also the colors of the Phoenicians are right there. It's all together. You see how it all links together? So you take 11-10, Poseidon, you got 11-10, Poseidon. Well, no, let's do this. Let's do this one. Poseidon right here, 11-10, 2015, 9-10, the day he was unalive, and you get the bomb. Something's coming, people. Look, 12-25, that's when Russia became a nation, anniversary. 9-10, that's the day that Kirk was unalive. The difference is 3-2-2, skull and bones. It's also 3-16, like John 3-16, sacrifice of Christ. You think they're not telling us something? Thank you, Mark, for doing your video. You really make me think. Because I've been studying this stuff a long time, y'all. It's deep. It's deep. May this man rest in peace. His name is Charles as well. Wow, Charles. May he rest in peace. I used to watch this guy on TV all the time. Thank God for Christian television back in the day. Now look, here's Charlie's birthday, 10-14. Take 10-14, 2016. That'd have been his birthday next year. Well, that was his birthday that year. From 11-10, when Poseidon bomb was created, 2015. The difference is 11-5. Didn't Trump win the election on 11-5? And like I've been saying, Charlie Kirk and Trump are one. Because whatever happened to him will happen to, you fill in the blank. Look, he'll be unalive, but it's going to be fake. That's the way I look at it. Charlie Kirk's memorial was 9/21. Take 9/21, 2025, 11/10, 2024 is the anniversary of that missile called Poseidon. There's your 316 again, sacrifice. Also 45 weeks and 1 day, Trump. Like I told y'all, whatever happens to one will happen to another. The numbers are speaking in relation to Poseidon is what I'm saying. They're telling us a story. Now, this has one less date difference from the first. Remember, the first Poseidon said December 12th. This one says December 13th. So I guess it's a time zone, whatever it is. That's the date that the movie came out, Poseidon Adventure. You guys probably saw this movie back in the day, the Poseidon Adventure, right? On the water, right? And take 12-13. That would be what? 12-13. Let's go back. 12-13. Poseidon Adventure, right? Versus 11-10. Poseidon Missile. 2015. So I put the ending years both for 2015. The difference is 33. So 1110, Poseidon missile, 1213, the movie. The difference is 33 days when you put the years at the same. Okay, what happened with 33? They caught the shooter who unalived Charlie Kirk 33 hours later. Remember that? But also you got 4 weeks and 5 days, 45. That's Trump. It's deep, ain't it? Then look here. This is from the video that I did with Joe Aquavita the other day. Let me show you a little part. Listen to this.
All right, and notice she's ziplining like a witch. And remember, we just had the website Jezebel. It had the witches put the curse on Charlie Kirk just 2 days before he was allegedly killed. And then we connected all this to Snake Eyes, where Charles Kirk, is shot in the neck during a fight where Tyler goes down in a staged fall, right? So you got Tyler there also. And remember the connection I'm making here, you have the storm called Jezebel that's going on during the assassination. And also remember the assassin.
The storm, like water, right? Okay. Now look, the movie Snake Eyes has the same names, right? And then it talks about what? It talks about Jezebel, the hurricane. Could not the bomb that's in the water called Poseidon, could it be attached to the hurricane? That's what I asked in the video I did yesterday. The video that Charlie Kirk's wife is in, or connected to, is She's My Kind of Crazy. Now that came out 13 years ago, okay? It came out March 16th, like 3/16. Okay? 3/16. What is 3/16? Sacrifice. You got to check out this video that Joe did. Check it out.
In the movie Snake Eyes, his initials are TR, like Tyler Robinson. So anyways, guys, this is unbelievable, all right? You got the Fremont, like freedom. You got the 9/10, like Charlie Kirk died on 9/10. And this comment, what a blast. Tyler and I had shooting this video. Wow. And it's...
So apparently his wife did a video. She did this video called She's My Kind of Crazy. Isn't that something? And again, there's a storm in there. Jezebel. It's crazy. I know it's crazy, but I just want you to understand something. March 16, 2016, the movie came out. She's That Kind of Crazy. Well, it came out in 2010, so I made it 2016 as an anniversary. From what? 1110, the missile Poseidon. The difference is 46. 46 means death. Give you an example. JFK died at 46. George Orwell died at 46. And George Floyd died at 46. And George Floyd had the same birthday as Charlie Kirk. I rest my case. It's deep. Thank you.